Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Yes, I know that I am a bit late on this, and I apologize for that. That was my own fault. I was asleep. I was sleeping, and I was sleeping. Yeah, I had a long day yesterday. Went to a wedding. Few towns away, like almost 2 hours away. I should probably move this around so the wedding doesn't happen. So I went to a wedding. Good, turn the volume a little bit more. Jesus, loud. Went to a wedding and I drove back here. Then I had to upload yesterday's live stream of God of War, the 2018 game. So I uploaded that. Also, by the way, guys, if you want that to continue being a series, let me know in the comments. Let me know about that in the comments of the God of War game, the God of War video when I released that earlier today or later today at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah. Or in the chat right now, if you're watching this live, let me know if you want God of War 2018 to continue being a series that I play. And if not, we'll go into Bloodborne. But we'll probably come back to it at some point. Until I get trophies and such that aren't too hard. But yeah, anyway, guys, we are back with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Aqua's story. If you guys remember in the previous live stream, we did, we did Radiant Garden, Deep Space, Disney Town, and Olympus Coliseum, so we did those four. So now, next to do is Neverland, and then everything else that happens after that. So we're basically doing end games, or we're doing the last bit of the story for Aqua here. And as you see, I have her at level 30. I have her EXP 0 on right now when I got her to 30, but I'm going to take that off as soon as we get in there. That's weird. Like, why is the X for Ventus and Terra's that's the completion sign. Like, the X signifies that I beat the game, or beat their story. Why does it have it between them? The Mirage Arena and the hub. It should be like after that, like between the world where you saved in the level. And that's what it should be. Anyway, yeah, I gotta level up these two really bad at some point too, but Aqua is pretty much Gucci. We're just gonna level. But anyway, alright, a few bits of cleanup to do here. As you all know, I live stream videos every single Saturday and Sunday, with the exception of days when I say that I won't be doing them. Next weekend should be fine. Nothing should be happening. So there's that. We will live stream Bloodborne on Saturday, and of course we will be back in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix next week. So there's gonna be at least 2 more live streams of Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Maybe 2. 2 may be. I think 2 may be a good amount for it. At least I hope so. I'm not really sure I have that. The secret episode unlocked by the time I went on the secret episode, the final episode, which the final episode, I think the unlock conditions for the final episode of Critical Mode is just get all the Xehanort reports. I'll have to double check, but we'll see that later. Which I already have all the Xehanort reports for both Terra and Ventus already, so, and we'll get all the ones from Aqua. What else? So yeah, but I also release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time with Zero Time Dilemma, our new LP. Well, part 3 will be out today, and Dot taking the 11 a.m. slot, and Dot Hack GU Last Recode taking the 1 p.m. slot. Alrighty. Anything else? Of course, guys, you can follow me on Twitter if you have any questions, or you can also ask me in videos as well if you have questions, or recommendations for games that I can play as well. I'm always looking forward to that stuff. But anyway, let us go into Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. I guess technically that is the last of her story, but alright. take off that 0 EXP. Those ice creams. See, I didn't want to. So I still have some like ice creams to get. I forgot where the prize pods are for Aqua. Oh, I forgot to change. Whoopsie. Like, I was trying to be, you know, sneaky like, because I didn't want you guys to see what was in my deck, but I forgot that. Okay. Alright, well, you're gonna see what's in the deck anyway, so. This is my deck. I got Time Splicer, Seeker Minds, the Triple Bazaga, Triple Fiagra, Raging Storm, and Kiraga. I also have to edit this deck a little bit here. Give that the Counter Blast and the Teleport. Actually, hold on. Move that up there. I forgot what's the last. Oh, I know what the last ability is going to be. We'll get it actually here. So let's go to Neverland, guys.
Over there!
I do like the Neverlands.
I'm gonna be the leader!
Music. It's a good, like, it's a nice music.
We're so close.
Too bad, man. Tough break.
But
No buts. You know the rules. The first one to find and claim the treasure map gets to be the leader. And that's you.
Leader?
What?
of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt.
The
And
what
that's
now?
our map you got.
Oh.
What do you mean? I never said girls can't be part of the gang. Come on, Tink. The more the merrier.
I'm sorry, but I have something else I need to take care of. Here, you keep it.
Too bad. But rules are rules.
The fuck, Pan?
I guess we'll just have to call off the treasure hunt.
No!
All right, you win. I'll join you for one expedition.
Whoopee!
Fine. You're twisting my arm, you little prick.
As far as I can tell, we're here. And this mark here is where we'll find the treasure.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a
Hey,
second.
I'm looking at the
We
map
still
for the
don't
first
even
time,
know
you
our
little
leader's name.
asshole.
I'm Peter Pan. The jealous one over here is Tinkerbell. And you are?
Aqua.
So you're Aqua.
Huh?
Wait,
Now,
what?
first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
Fine, I guess, you little shit. Peter Pan is a piece of shit. Okay. And I also got like every single ability for Aqua as well. The only thing I'm missing is her last final attack. At Mermaid Lagoon. I don't remember where her prize pods are at. It'd be a little difficult to get them, but I have no reason to go over there for now. Eve. I believe she doesn't even get the area to Skull Rock to go to. But yeah, Secret Mind is like the best ability, or at least one of the best abilities. Next to the triple stuff. The triple stuff is really good, but Raging Storm here, you see, is an all-time awesome skill. that I believe first got used in Chain of Memories, so I don't think I used it, but it's a really good skill. Unfortunately, I cannot get that yet, but the ability that we will get in this world actually will help me get it. So yeah, Time Splice is really good too. Just go around. It seems like it's very good enemies and just go around and slam them as the hell.
Come on! Take that! Take that!
This way I gotta go. Yep.
I have you now, Peter Pan. Today's the day I shall be rid of you forever.
I'm busy right now, Hook. We're on an expedition. Can't I show you up some other day?
You show me up now. Give back me treasure.
Who's that?
Ah, that's just Captain Hook. He's a 2-bit pirate codfish.
I'll cleave you into 2 bits, boy. It's me.
Oh, that was the captain's signal. Fire!
Fire!
We're sitting ducks out here. Run!
You little asshole. Yeah, the triple skill. Yeah, Blade Charge is still the only second skill that Aqua knows. Here, nope, okay. I get my stuff. I get my stuff. Ooh, I gotta get my stuff. Oh, Fragga Burst is a good skill as well. So good. Move it, Aqua, move it. You're in danger. First of all, the Secret Minded, sometimes they don't do a good job, but they're really good still. They're good when you're up against one opponent. Like, I mean, like, one person. Son of a bitch. I believe Aqua can't even go that way, but the way that we're going to go is the place that only she can go to, so...
Fire! Enough!
It sucks that the campfire is happening throughout the whole world in those actually 3 areas. Even after you beat the game or the level. I mean.
The mark on the map points all the way up there.
Well, that sucks. Okay, good luck. Bye. I'm leaving.
Ah, relax. A little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy.
But we've never had to fly that high before.
What if we fall?
Hey,
You're
when did you two turn
flying.
into cowards?
Don't
You're
you think you're asking a bit much of
flying.
them?
Keyword.
between me and them, Aqua.
Flying.
Men,
Right
only
here,
the
this shows
bravest
that
of
Peter
the
Pan's
brave
actually
can
quite
claim that
awful.
treasure.
You're
Yeah,
awful,
we
Peter Pan.
know.
But keyword
Think
is
if you would.
flying. You can't really
You haven't
fall
gone all
when
day.
you're flying unless you run out of pixie dust. So, but unlike you guys,
Here we go.
I mean, unlike me, you guys actually fly. I don't, which is bullshit. But I actually get a pretty decent good ability, so can't really complain about it. I mean, I can, and I did. That's fuck you, Peter Pan.
Freeze! Fire!
I guess the one bad thing about the triple Viagra is that unlike that, it doesn't track like Viagra or any of the other fire moves. Like it just goes straight. I don't know why it's so awful today.
Gotcha!
I didn't drink too much. I only drank 1 beer and well, not even beer. I drank one I only drank 1 beer at the reception for the wedding. Like I said, it wasn't even beer. It was Angry Orchard. So I drank a cider. Granted, it was a hard cider, but yeah, I agree. Also, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I like Aqua Story too, but oh god damn it! Didn't want that to happen. Oh well, it's dead now. The evil has been defeated. All you have to do is just push it off a cliff, and it'll never bother you again. Why didn't I use my magic pulse? Oh well. I can't come up with cool names for these guys.
Come on!
Damn it. Back. Fine, fuck you. You're gonna fall off. Oh my gosh, you did. You actually did. Farewell! Alright, what am I all missing? Okay, I gotta go over there. Oh my god, can I not use my ice slide after I click this thing? Come on. So that's where the sticker is, okay. I know there's a sticker by the waterfall here. Ah, sweet, another time splicer. No. Come on, fudge. You play? Yes, I actually do. I actually have a playlist of Union Cross on the channel here as well. Basically what I do, I just do these story updates, but every now and then, I might do like something special. I remember back in the early days, I did like a whole, back when they actually had that stuff. They had like, you know, specific stuff that you could do on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then Saturdays they were all the same. Or Saturdays you could do other stuff. I did a whole video about that stuff too. But I mostly do the story stuff when it becomes available. But then I also I did this for the New Year's where the Union Cross first became available. So it was like New Year's 2016, yeah, 2016. New Year's 2016. I paid $100 to get that much jewels, and then I did that to get the amount of jewels, and then I did like a whole special shopping day one, and then like every anniversary I have done the exact same thing as well, where I would do the where I would pay for $100 and basically go on a shopping spree. So I did that recently. $100 to get like, I believe it's like 14,700 jewels. It's an odd number for sure. I've already put like so much money into that game already too, so. What else? So yeah. I basically just do stories. If anything, like, oh, I also did like the Mugo Glory stuff when that first came available. I was terrible at it because I didn't have good enough medals or strong enough Keyblade, but persevered. I have good medals and a decent Keyblade. And yeah, I basically just do story updates, and I do them whenever it becomes available. So, God, Time Splice are so good. And the good thing about it, like, since I have all the attack haste and the reload boost and everything going on, it comes back like as soon as I'm done with it too, which is awesome.
Started? You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
Well, you conquered all sorts of obstacles to get here. And to me, that's certainly not nothing.
Yeah, you're still a piece of shit though,
You
Peter
know,
Pan.
I had you all wrong. You were just looking out for them back there. Being a good leader.
Yeah, of course I was.
Yeah, no you weren't.
You're too
I was just saying that
late,
because,
Peter Pan.
I don't know.
I'll be taking what's mine now.
Oh no, he's got the treasure.
Me, secure me treasure.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ah!
What is it now?
Captain, it's the treasure.
You know, it'd be very interesting to see Aqua being the first one to go into a world. She's never the first one. She's either the second or the last one.
What do you
Case in point,
mean,
in this one,
jump?
she's the last one.
Those are
Terra
our
Mentis already
treasures,
showed
Buck.
up here.
What did you do
In the
with
first three
my
worlds,
treasure?
Dwarf Woodlands, Castle Dreams, and Town Dominion, she is the last one as well.
You what? You
I guess
scurvy
Disney
rat
Town is
that
kind of
crossed
one
me
where she
for the last
could be the
time.
first one. But there's really no like rhyme or reason for like a timeline for that world. Like there's no way that you could tell.
Not you again.
Unless, of course,
You
she's
get
the
away
last
from
one that
me.
you do, and then she gets $1 million dream prize. But then again, every time you start a new game, that becomes the case anyway. So, God, this looks so odd because their faces are just frozen with that expression on their faces. It's so odd. But then again, how else do you make laughing look on a PSP
Is this-
game?
Oh, Ventus left that here. I guess it's a special keepsake or
I don't know if
something.
it's called Steam. She's the last
Don't
one to
worry
show
about him.
up.
He said he
In
would
Deep
be all
Space,
right
she's the
without it.
second one to
And then he
show up.
promised
So
to
actually,
visit
Deep
us again
Space is
with
the
even
only
better
one she's the
treasures.
second one to show up
Maybe
for.
enough to fill 100
All the other ones
treasure
she's
chests.
last. Even in Mysterious Tower, when we get to Mysterious
Ben?
Tower, she's the last one to show up
He was
there.
here. And Destiny
Destiny Islands, which we will go to after this
What's
world.
the
She's the
matter?
second one. Maybe. Technically.
nothing.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Best that you stay here.
Yeah, she'd have to be the second one. Double flight. Or the third one. Yep, that's the ability. That is awesome and fantastic. Double flight is amazing. That up. Actually, no. Move. You there. And I also got elixir? I've never had an elixir before. Oh my gosh, I never had elixirs before. Okay, I believe. Hold on, I want to check. Okay, good. I got all the treasures, and I think I just need one more sticker from here. Yes. I might as well go grab that now, so then I never ever have to come back here, except for when I have to do the Unversed mission and possibly grind. Got it. Alrighty, time to face her boss. Can you guess who it is? It's odd that, well,
So, have a good time hanging out with the kiddies?
actually no, Ventus does technically fight Vanitas the most.
How'd you get that?
Why did I read somewhere that said Aquafon
I think
the
that
most?
kid's outgrown such a childish toy.
Ventus fights him in the
If you
Badlands,
ask my opinion.
and he's both of his final bosses, so that's 3 times technically, since he has different movesets between the first time you fight him as the final and the second time.
Just like
Aqua fights him
I've
2
outgrown my need
times
for you.
at Radiant Garden, and then here, and maybe technically as her final boss.
freak!
It's hard to tell. You freak! You fucking freak! Get Aqua pissed. Don't like this blueberry when she's mad. Alrighty. I don't think Time Splash is going to like stop you, but still going to do decent damage. Secret Mine will work. If you ever make your way over here.
Suffer! Dark and sweet. Pathetic. Too slow. Gotcha. Pathetic.
Yeah, look how.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, I probably should not be doing Raging Storm right now. Get away from me.
Pathetic.
Now this deck I have is not ideal for bosses.
Gotcha. Pathetic.
There's no escape. Oh, dead. There's no escape. Oh, I'm dead. Ow. The evil has been defeated.
I've done it. He's finally finished.
Hilarious. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'll just lay here then.
Tara, you can rest easy.
Good night.
too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
I also still don't know why she said they make the weirdest brothers. I mean, they make the perfect brothers.
Are you all right?
Oh,
What
nice for you
happened?
to show up, Peter Pan, when I was
I'm fine.
dying against Venita's. Wait, who? What do you mean?
Oh,
Venita's
no.
his dead body's over.
Look at Ven's
Oh,
treasure.
mother of
It's
fucker!
okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together isn't gonna break so easily.
Like, I love how she's like,
And
oh,
that's our
he's
real
finished,
treasure.
like he's dead
I think Ventus knew that.
in a sense.
That's why he left us
and
behind.
she's like doesn't care about it anymore. She's like,
You must
oh,
really be
out of sight,
close.
out of mind,
And that's
literally,
something
because he's
pretty
not there
special.
anymore.
You and Ventus and Terra, was it? One day, you should all come back.
I'd like that.
How did you make a D-Link with Terra? You are an asshole to him. He kicked your mother monkey ass. Pixie Petal. Onward now to Destiny Islands.
What's that light?
Excuse me. I'm gonna be going for night. Okay, a little over 30 minutes, alright. But with actual gameplay, probably not 30 minutes because I had like a 6-minute intro, so.
Terra. Ven. I hope we're ready for the storm that's coming.
Yeah, sure. I guess you're as ready as you'll ever be.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line.
Hey, little babies. Oh, this is sweet.
One more time. You just got lucky. Huh? Huh?
Oh my god. You can see her skirt, which is nothing. Her skirt is non-existent. Why does she even have those flappy things on her back? Seriously, why? You gotta question some of their wardrobe
This boy looks so
choices.
sincere. Just like Terra. And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven.
Parallels! Guess who Aqua's kinda like? Or guess who's like
One
Aqua?
of you might be special enough.
Hey, the Knight of Flames, how you doing?
Hey, you two mind telling me your names?
I'm Sora.
Yo.
And you?
Riku.
Someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Terra?
How can you sense that? Like, is that a thing that only Keyblade Masters can sense, or Keyblade,
Sora,
or people that
do you like
can?
Riku?
Of course I like
Yep.
him. He's my best
Foreshadowing.
friend.
Good. So then if something happens and Riku is about to get lost, or say
shit,
he
what
starts
was I
wandering
talking
down
about?
a dark path alone,
Oh yeah. How in the world
You
could
make
Aqua
sure to
tell
stay
that
with him and keep him
Riku
safe.
was already handed the power to wield
that's
the
your
Keyblade
job,
one day?
Sora.
Like, is that
I'm
something
counting
that
on you to do it, okay?
either Keyblade Masters or people who can become Keyblade Masters sense, or is that just some thing? I don't think they've ever elaborated on that.
One Keyblade is enough for any friendship.
Yeah, one.
I
Guess
learned
what?
it the
All
hard
three of
way.
his, all
I
the
wouldn't
two of
wish
his
our
friends that
lives
he's
on
gonna
these
make
children.
here are gonna get Keyblades.
Terra, Please tell me. What's to become of us?
Stormfall. Her ultimate Keyblade, kind of. I guess that's her Keyblade evolved. You know, you can still equip the smaller one.
Is that Mickey?
Oh, hi, Mickey.
How'd
See,
this
this was
happen?
okay, so I know I bring this up a lot, but in my Kingdom Hearts Birth by
Don't
Sleep Final
worry.
Mix LP that
I'll
I
take
did
you
on my
back
other
to him.
channel, dude, Keyblades, yes. I wonder if that I kind of want that to come back in Kingdom Hearts 3, but we gotta see. Hopeful hearts. And I like the command board. I don't really care unless it has a command, unless it has a shot lock, which I don't think it does. So I have no reason to do those again. At least in here, I can do them in the Mirage Arena. What was I saying? Actually, before we even go, I don't want to equip Pixie Petal. I'm going to equip Stormfall. I know it's not strong magic-wise compared to Pixie Petal. Pixie Petal's probably the best, but meh. Don't remember where her prize Mickey. I don't remember where the prize pods were in Neverland for Aqua. What am I missing? Okay, well, Rainbow can go like right. Nope, not there. I can go there, and the bubbles can like go there. Ship. Yep. Okay. Let's see, I have no idea where I'm gonna place everyone else. I've only done the sticker book for Terra. That's Neverland. And Neverland's done now. Freaking hate the command board for Neverland. Actually, hold on. Command board. No, I didn't want command board. Why did I go to command board? Oh my god, what was I gonna do or say? Oh yeah, my Birth by Sleep, my Birth by Sleep LP that I did in, okay, so I did Dwarf Lens, Enchanted Dominion, and Disney Town are the only places I need to get stickers from. When I did my LP of, of Birth by Sleep Final Mix on the other channel, on my other channel, I did it in, like, chronological order, or at least how I say chronological order for all three of them. No, it's seeing drop frames. Yeah, I need to, like, upgrade my CPU, or actually get a better computer in general for streaming. Castle of Dreams, did that have one I was missing, or is it... No, only Dwarf Woodlands and Enchanted Dominion. So, how I did this, for... I love how, like, everything's just gonna die to one hit now, basically. At least in, like, the early world. Everything dies in, like, one hit. So how I did, like, this final thing, like, I had to, alright, that's some Dwarf Woodlands. I had to go... So I basically, when it was time to record Neverland... No, well, maybe at some point, just like for shits and giggles, but for now I'm just basically doing a whole, I'm basically just doing like a whole, revisit... Not really a revisit, but basically like a whole, preparation for Kingdom Hearts 3 releasing earlier this year. But every Kingdom Hearts games that I've been live streaming have been at their highest difficulty. So I did Kingdom Hearts 1 at Proud. Chain of Memories was Proud. Is the sticker? Yes, it is. The sticker's in here, isn't it? And I did Kingdom Hearts 2 on Critical. So I'm doing Birth by Sleep here on Critical as well. Reports. Let's put those stickers in order. But what I did for my Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that is 7. Okay. What I did for my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep live streams, or not live streams, what I did for my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep LP on my other channel was, when I did Neverland for all their characters, I did Neverland, and then I also have to record all the story stuff that happened afterwards. So, you know how we automatically go to Destiny Islands as both Terra and Aqua right away, and how we go to Mysterious Tower right away as Ventus? I basically record everything like that until basically it gave us the chance to go to the Keyblade Graveyard. So I believe this is how I split it up. So I ended Neverland, and then I did Terra going to Destiny Islands first. Oh, shouldn't we? Ah, fuck. Unfortunately, the only way that I can get rid of those items, I can't sell those, so I have to like use one. Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to playing 0.2 in critical mode, because I have not done that yet, because you couldn't. Because for some odd, I hope they don't do this for Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, they have a critical mode, but you can't unlock it until after you beat the game first, which I think is silly. Yeah, sure, Blizzard and Arrow. I need a Shimmering Crystal. There we go. I got Blizzard with a Blizzard screen. Not that I need it. Wait, why did it? Oh, come on. Even though I only mixed, I only did some meld commands, you still have to reset my things. Oh well. But then, so yeah, I started with Terra going to Destiny Islands. Then I went to. No. I think I started. No, I started with Ventus coming to here. I started with Ventus coming here. I did everything Ventus related here. And then when it gave me the option, like when Ventus was done here, I changed. I went to Terra's perspective. He went to Destiny Islands. Then I went back to Ventus to do the Badlands area. Then I went back to Terra when he saw Ventus and before he went to see Master Xehanort. Then I think I went to Aqua as she went to Destiny Islands. Then I went to Terra, meeting Master Xehanort. Then I went to Ventus when he got back to Land of Departure. Which, by the way, did I must have gotten the treasures from there, right? Land of Departure, should probably check that. So after Land of Departure, or after Ventus's Land of Departure, I went to Terra's perspective of Land of Departure. Yes, I did. Oh yeah, there's a sticker in the Mysterious Tower. I think Aqua's the only one that has a sticker in the Mysterious Tower, which is right there. I don't know, I think the other two have stickers. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, it's 7. There we go. There you go, that's not so bad. Then of course I did Terra's, like before Terra showed up on Ventus' side, I went to Terra's perspective of that cutscene. Actually, I think I went with Terra's perspective when he drove in. Then I was on Ventus's perspective when Mazaricus was attacking him. And then I went back to Terra's thing. And then we wrapped up that on Terra's side for that. Then, I believe after that fight, I went to Aqua. Actually, no, before the fight, I went to Ventus and Destiny Islands, I believe. Then I went to Aqua. Then I had the fight. I went to Aqua when she saw Mickey. Then I had the fight. Then I saw everything at the end of the fight there. And then I came here with Aqua. I believe that's what happened. I honestly don't know. It's been so long since I did that. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I'm actually really proud of my Birth by Sleep Final Mix LP I did on my other channel, because of I did it in like chronological order of the worlds for everyone there, and then that was like the most heavy editing one. I really wish I did not have Windows Media Player during that. I wish I had like either Adobe Premiere Pro or something better that I can have like multiple channels on there. But yeah. But I think it still worked out good.
No!
It sucked because I like always came up like every now and then like
Terra would never.
Windows Media Player would like shit on me, so I'm like, God damn it, so I always have to like save and such. And then of course with the final battles too, I did kinda like the same
Where can I find Terra?
Actually, the last 3 episodes, if you don't count that Mirage Arena episode that I did in between this and before going to the Keyblade Graveyard, was when I went to the Keyblade Graveyard, I think I went through it first as Terra, then second as Aqua, and then third as Ventus, because that's the order that like they appear at the final area there. And then as soon as they walked through the door, basically at the end, that's when I changed to the next one.
Ben, please just be safe. I'll find a way to get you out of this.
What else? Dealings with Donald and dealings with Goofy. Cool. And then we got the Xehanort report number 4. What else? Yeah, so then it became time to do the final battles. So basically what I did with that was I started with Terra, and then basically when the fight was done between Terra and Xehanort with Vanitas, and when he sent Vanitas to go down to kill Aqua and fuse with Ventus, I basically did that before at least this is how I should have done it, was after that fight, but before the fight with Master Xehanort and Terra started. I cut to Aqua's perspective of the cutscene that happens, because Ventus is practically Sam, except you just see him as a little popsicle. Then, actually no, or did I do that first? Yeah, I think I did Aqua's thing first, where she was fighting,
The 3 of us will
where she
always
fights
be
her
one.
first opponent in here, which is Bragg, by the way. Then I went to Terra, and then with the cutscene after the fight with Xehanort and Vanitas, I went back to after Aqua won. And I went on Ventus's perspective of that, because that's where Ventus fights his first opponent. And I believe I did that fight first, and then I went back to the Terra and Xehanort fight. And that was one part there, and then the next part was all their final fights. I showed the cutscene for what happens after you beat Xehanort as Terra the first time. I believe I actually did that whole entire fight too. Actually, no. First, I started with the cutscene of what happens after you beat Vanitas the first time with Ventus. That's what I did. Then after their fusion, which spoilers, they fuse at the end. I went to Terra, and I believe I did his fight because that was the first fight I did in that part. Was the fight between I'm still missing one sticker, aren't I? I believe I am. And Fortrat chest. Yep, I'm missing one more sticker, so I'll wait to grab that before I put everything in order. Shit. Was it no? God damn it. Okay, so then I did the fight with Terra, and then I think I went and I did the... Then I did the fight with... Relive is so good. Kind of. I kind of like. The good news is they don't come back until you leave the world. So. Oh, you actually. Yeah, so then after Terra, I did Ventus's cutscenes. Then I think I did Aqua's cutscene. Then I think I did the fight for Ventus. Then I did, oh no, I did the fight for Aqua, then the fight for Ventus. And then I saw the ending of... And I saw the ending of Aqua's cutscene, and then I think I saw the ending of Ventus' cutscene. Again, like I said, I'm like really proud of what I did for the final bit of Birth by Sleep in the final days. At least the final bits of like the 3 separate stories before we go into the final story, and then the final episode and the secret episode. And okay, we're about to reach an hour mark, so... Oh my god. Damn it. I wanted to wait till after I got the... Oh, Lord.
Farewell!
That was terrible. Okay, I guess I'll have to do Peter Pan one more time to actually get a number for that. I want to do Donald Goofy next. I'll max them out later. Oh yeah, I'm still missing one sticker here, aren't I? I'm A-okay with this one. As long as it's not one them with the giants. I know there's like a way that you could like make it so that you don't get it, but it's very hard. Well, I don't want to say it's very hard, it's just tough.
Take that! Take that!
Boom. Awesome, I could do Donald Goofy this time. Falling. There we go.
Fire! Freeze! Thunder! Fire!
Well, I got lucky where like every single one of those things besides like one was square. Now it sucks that only like looks like only Ventus and Aqua get Donald and Goofy. And Mickey to that matter. Sure doesn't get Mickey. As a D-Link. And he doesn't get Snow White either, which is a shame, because Snow White's actually a pretty good D-Link in my opinion. Donald and Goofy are pretty good too. See, I think I'm only missing two treasure chests. Am I missing 2 treasure chests? Yep. I believe there's actually one in the final area. I want the green again. There we go. It's hard for me to tell the difference between
Fire! Freeze! Thunder!
It's hard for me to tell the difference between the 2 purple ones, because they're like somewhat similar colors. saw a treasure chest here. I want to see if I can grab it before tornado gets me. Okay, it's like right there. There's all the treasure chests in here, and the final sticker's in the final area. Did I pass it? Oh my gosh, I did. I just need one more treasure. Good, I was able to still. Oh, come on. Fuck out. Round.
Fire! Gotcha! Freeze! Thunder!
Boom. Badoom. Alright, that's all of them. Oh, there's the last treasure chest right here. Okay, so the stickers. Actually, oh yeah, I think another thing, in order to unlock the secret episode, you need to complete the sticker album as well. Or is that only in Proud? I know for sure you have to do it in Proud, and you gotta get all the Xano reports as well. Alright, so let's finish up the sticker album. Oh, collector! Oh. Okay, good. They like that trophy which you get for collecting all the stickers. For some reason, it doesn't pop like that right away in the PlayStation 3 version of the game. Rhythm mixer, fucking OP, command style, OP. I'm surprised we didn't unlock that last bit there. Hold on. Alrighty. Time to save the game. We're only an hour in, like a little over an hour, so we got good time here. Aqua has a shit ton of money because I was grinding out skills to level them up quickly. I think the fast way to do that is to go into Radiant Garden. At least this is the fast way for Aqua and Ventus to do it. Go into Radiant Garden. Fight. Go into that area between the castle and the castle and the son of a bitch. The town area where you're like in the gardens there. Like, I think that's the best place to go. You go there and you put Stitch on and you just go through all the enemies there. I think the reason why I say that's the best is because then you also like then you also get like all the and then you gotta like get rid of Stitch as soon as you get rid of the last enemies.
The master was struck down.
Preferably let it be the mandrakes. Because if they're the last enemies, then you get your D-Link points back. So
Yes.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah, I kind of killed our master.
Or do it. The master. He tried to hurt Ven. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
So this is the reason why I picked Terra first to do the Badlands or the Keyblade Graveyard.
What else is darkness?
Then I went to Aqua
but
because,
hate
and then
rage?
Ventus third because Ventus is the third one to come in here.
Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again.
No, I won't.
Tell me, how does that honor our master's memory, Terra?
I'm gonna go with a solid fuck you on that, Aqua. Okay.
Xehanort wants me and Vanitas to fight. And make some kind of Keyblade.
Excuse me?
But the Master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax, man. We're here, and we're gonna take care of you.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all. If I do, guys, I want you to...
The three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
I'm asking you, as a friend.
Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm making sure that my God of
Put
War
an end to me.
Live stream from yesterday releases at 3 p.m. today. And it will! There we go. Dunskies. Alrighty. You remember that secret episode, that secret movie, Birth by Sleep from Kingdom Hearts 2? Here it is, in Game Engine.
Behold, these lifeless keys used to be full of power, united with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, Keyblades of light and darkness were locked in combat as a great Keyblade war raged. Countless Keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key. And it will soon belong to me. Keyblade!
Some say Kai, but the meaning. Yep, that whole YouTube poop. When did they start being called YouTube poop? Like, why is that the name of those things? I think that's very weird. Oh.
Aqua!
I feel like this must have been done before, but did anyone do the did anyone put like the sound effects for this in the Birth by Sleep secret movie from Kingdom Hearts 2? Did anyone put like those sound effects? Like I know Birth by Sleep, the secret movie Birth by Sleep is different than this and actually longer, but I think like if with some careful editing you can do it so that it works. I feel like that must have been done before.
Ben, are you okay?
No? Are you fucking kidding me? I just realized I should probably not have Raging Storm in my deck for these two bosses. Time Splicer I'm okay with having. Because Time Splicer actually... Well, Raging Storm might be somewhat useful. We'll see.
How about you leave the popsicle with me? So you can go have your little fight with Terra.
What?
You can't be too happy about him deep sixing your master.
Not necessarily.
Who are you?
You think you two have got some grand role to play. As if. You're only here so that when I finish you off, Terra will succumb to the darkness. So, who wants to go first?
Shut up!
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's got the angry look down.
Go ahead if you want to waste your time. Keep trying to drive us apart with your mind games. It'll never work. Terra will prove to you he's stronger!
Aqua!
Well, that's the thing. That's technically not the true Kingdom Hearts either. Like, the Kingdom Hearts is locked behind a door with the X-Blade.
Come on! Freeze! Enough!
I guess Raging Storm actually looks pretty decent against him. Ow. Time Splicer looks pretty good against him too.
Kiss yourself goodbye!
Kiss yourself goodbye!
Heal!
Reload!
Yeah! Freeze! Fire!
Come on!
I was hoping more so for rhythm things here.
That's the end of that.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I wouldn't mind in the future for after Kingdom Hearts 3 releases this year. Do you want them to like go into the next story like
but
you know we're done with the Xehanort saga, let's move on from it? Or do you want them to fully remake 358 over 2 days and recode it as playable games on the PS4? Would you want that, or do you want them to like go on to the next Kingdom Hearts series? Personally, I wouldn't mind if they did that. I wouldn't mind if they did 358 over 2 days and a recoded remake to be playable on consoles.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just
put an end to me.
Put an end to me.
Ah!
I'm glad you're okay.
Oh wow, we're only an hour 15 in. Jesus. I'm sleeping, standing up.
Thank goodness.
It's magic power I have.
You're safe. Ven?
Oh!
I wouldn't mind if they did that. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this year. Especially with, like,
That's not Ben.
people in the Kingdom Hearts community saying that they've been invited by Square Enix to play Kingdom Hearts 3 earlier before anyone else. Like,
His
I'm
heart
assuming around
has become
E3
a
time.
part of mine now.
Vanitas.
This Keyblade will open a door, one that leads to all worlds. Then Keyblade-bearing warriors will flock here from each and every one of them to battle for the light within Kingdom Hearts.
I freaking love this speech too. I think
And
this is one of
just
my
like the
favorite ones
legend
ever.
says, the Keyblade War will begin.
Shut up! I'm sick of your nonsense. Give Ven his heart
I also
back.
like this battle music too. So back when I was saying like how oh my god, you have like I have zero control over this. Yeah, I should have stopped. Shut up, overused. By Aqua, probably. Alright, let's not use... Actually, if I do use Raging Storm, let's, like, heal right away. No, Aqua, Mickey, your team up doesn't really do damage. I mean, it does, but not as much as I'd like it to. No fair, I was healing.
Come on! Take that!
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to heal. That is not what I wanted either. What the fuck? Fuck! What the hell? I wanted to heal. Why did it go to Raging Storm after I went back to the first? Ah, hell. What was I talking about? I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, yeah, with like you know HMK Gamer joined Sora and Sky and a few community members in the Kingdom Hearts the KH13 website being asked by Square to play Kingdom Hearts 3 early. It is safe to assume that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this year.
Suffer! Fire! Heal! Take that!
Thank you, I was all for... Oh, Ghost Drive. Because I used Time Slicer, that's why.
Fire!
I'm not going to use Raging Storm. Raging Storm flop. What the hell? It's now death counters up to 3. I should get rid of Raging Storm, but then I have to fight Bragg again, and I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I got lost.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Too slow. Take that! Gotcha! See how powerless you are.
Go Rhythm Mixer.
Freeze!
The most OP command style.
Too slow.
Heal! Freeze!
Unfortunately, got him. Woo! I was like, God damn, I'm gonna die. But thank God I was like starting up Raging Storm, because even though he was like jumping up and down into the ground, he still could get injured in between the parts there. So, yes, I lucked out. Basically, is what I'm saying. Whew, all right, we are done.
What's wrong?
Babies?
Giving up already?
Come on, I thought you were stronger than that.
Terra. Ven. Lend me strength.
So yeah, I'm 100% certain that in June we are going to get the release date of Kingdom Hearts 3, whether it be at E3 or the orchestra concert that's happening like a few days before the event.
You're just wasting your energy. What?
See, I want to say the reason why it broke, like, yeah, Aqua helped a little bit, but I think it was more so because Ventus beat Vanitas inside him as well that it broke, thus severing their connection. So that also made the Keyblade that he was wielding weak. Like, yeah, Aqua helped break it. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't think he was the sole reason it broke. That's just my old matter. Yep. Need the 7 of light and 13 of darknesses in order to make the true Keyblade. So then I think I did that. Profiler, that means we got all the Xehanort reports.
Where am I?
Aqua, you lost consciousness. Fortunately, Mickey found you and Ventus drifting in the lanes between, and brought you back to me to receive proper care.
I'm sleeping. Says Ventus.
I am sorry, but there was no sign of terror.
I see.
God damn it, Terra.
Ventus!
The boy's heart is sleeping.
When will he wake?
Well, that's the problem.
I could not say. It is almost as though his heart has left. Should it return, he may very well wake.
That's another thing, too. I wonder who they're going to get to voice Master Xehanort as well in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I hope, because his Japanese voice actor and his English voice actor both passed away.
I'll keep him safe.
I think the same year they did.
Until he
Like, the
wakes.
Japanese voice actor passed away first, and then
Forever if I have
Leonard
to.
Nimoy passed away.
I will tell you what your friend needs right now. It is not your
I wonder what they're going to do. I hope that doesn't, like, damage the writing where they'll make it so he doesn't, like, speak at all or rarely speak, because, I mean, he's the big bad guy. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. Like, they're going to have him speak a lot. Like, probably more so in, like, the end game, because that's probably, like, the only time we'll see him is close to the end game.
That means he will be looking for a friend, one who believes in him, to show him the way home.
If anything, they could probably get
Just
Corey
as long
Burton to
as
do
you
his
love
English
him,
voice acting,
then
which
Ventus
wouldn't be a
will
bad
be
idea
able to
since I know
find
Corey
you
Burton
when
can
he
do that, but
wakes.
Corey Burton
He can
does a
follow
lot
that
of voices
love
in this
back
game
to
already. He
where
voices
it
Yen
belongs.
Sid, he did Captain Hook,
The realm of
I think he did
light.
Smee as well.
Don't you worry, Aqua. I believe in Ben too.
Who else?
Gosh, he's been as good a friend to me as
I'm
anybody.
trying to think of who else he voices.
And if
that's
both
like
you and me believe in him with all our hearts,
big.
then he'll have 2 lights to follow instead of 1.
Like, I'm trying to think of who they could... Oh yeah, Ansem the Wise. He voices Ansem the Wise now.
Terra.
But Terra's gone.
I
Maybe
believe he
for
voiced
good.
Jafar as well. Like, he voices a lot of people.
I know how to find him.
Alright, I'm going to turn off the Elgato noise right now for when the music, when the credits start, which is now. Be on the safe side. He recently voiced Ansem the Wise. Yeah, like I said, he voices Yen Sid. He is actually the official voice of Yen Sid, because Kingdom Hearts 2 is the first time where Yen Sid actually had a voice. So Corey Burton's like the official voice of Yen Sid. Yeah, he's the voice of Ansem the Wise. He voices, he voices most of the Disney villains. I think he also voiced Oogie Boogie, maybe, in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Maybe, I don't know. I know for sure he voiced Jafar in both 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, who could they bring to, I also found it, like, hilarious. Not really hilarious, but, I find it nice that Ariel Winter was the voice of young Kairi in this almost 10-year-old game. Like, Ariel Winter, the only thing I, like, knew her from, like, I didn't watch Modern Family that much, but I knew about it, and she was in there. And she was also in, like, she was also in a WWE movie, The Chaperone, I think is what it was. It was the one with where Triple H was her father, and he, like, just got out of prison, and he's being a chaperone. Yeah, it's called The Chaperone. So that's why I remember Ariel Winter from around the time when this game came out. But then you look at her now and you're like, God damn. What else? Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Kind of want Oswald the Rabbit to be in Kingdom Hearts. Maybe, if anything, he might be in those Game & Watch LED style mini games. They could introduce him in there like that, which might be somewhat of a cop-out, but, you know, I guess you could take it or leave it. I wouldn't mind Oswald showing up either in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm just trying to think who they could get to voice. No, that's Richard Epcart. I was about to say, they could... You know what? You know what they actually should do? Like, I mean, I don't know if this would fit, but this is what they should do. I mean, they'd have to make his voice, like, more gravelly and old-like. But what they should do, they should bring back Billy Zane to voice Master Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3. Billy Zane was a good Ansem. I loved his Ansem voice in Kingdom Hearts 1. Nothing bad with Richard Epcart being Ansem and Zen. No, that's James St. Peter, or John St. Peter. That's Zemnis. But he's Terranord as well, so I don't... Like I said, they'd have to, like, make his voice sound old in order for it to work. What else? Or who else? Who else could they get to bring back? Wait, no, what am I talking about? No, Billy Zane, yeah, Billy Zane. Why did I say Richard Epcart? No, Billy Zane should be, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with, I don't mind, Richard Epcart being, like, Ansem / Terranort, or Xehanort, it's Terranort. I don't mind Richard Epcart being that. Alright, I'm gonna bring the music back on this time. I forgot to do that last time with Ventus. Alright, The Seeker. Critical mode, 75% complete, 3,894 enemies defeated. Thundaga, the most used skill, of course. Spellweaver, most used command style. Experience 66, the most used D-Link. 18 hours, 11 minutes, and 14 seconds. Let's save the game. Yeah, I feel like Billy Zane would make a good choice for Master Xehanort. Like, if they just need to, like, find a way to, like, for him to sound old. Like, no one's like, he's not going to sound like Leonard Nimoy anyway. Yes, create the save data for the final episode. But it'd be nice to, like, bring back Billy Zane, who was not in any Kingdom Hearts game since Kingdom Hearts 1. and then bring him back in for to voice Master Xehanort. Like, that'd be awesome. Now we need to beat the secret episode. Yep, but that is gonna be in the next live stream. I'll beat the final episode and the secret episode in the next live stream. Or do you want me to do the secret bosses? Nah, actually, I'll do the secret bosses after I beat that. Alrighty, I have taken 99,999 steps. Alright, this is Mirage Arena. I believe that's being the final episode. That's for being the final episode, and that's for something else I can't remember. Alright, game stats. Let's look at our game stats right now. Minigames are 100%. Woo! Item collection, yeah, I still got ways to go for that. That's basically getting all the command styles, or, well, pretty much. Not command styles, but getting all the command list. Story, I still gotta beat the final episode and secret episode. And combat, same thing, gotta beat the final and secret episode. And then of course fight the secret bosses and finish up the Mirage Arena as all 3 people, I believe. Yep, the secret bosses are gonna be Mysterious Figure, No Heart, Venice's Lingering Spirit, and the Armor of the Master as well. I'm gonna do those. And, you know, just for shits and giggles, I'm also gonna do Monstro as well as a secret boss. Alright, before we go back into Aqua, we're gonna read. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna read all the Xehanort reports here. What, Justin? So, yeah, I'm gonna read all this stuff here. Please accept my dearest gratitude for the invitation to witness your pupil's ascension to the official office of true Keyblade Master. It was a heavy mantle our master placed upon your shoulders in naming you successor, but you have nonetheless preserved and raised two masters yourself. I know I cannot be easy. I did you terrible harm in the past over a petty difference of opinion, and just a few years ago I selfishly thrust my own burns upon you. I think of you as a younger brother, and yet, fool that I am, I have never availed myself of countless opportunities to apologize or thank you for opening your home to the boy. I'm going to stop talking in that voice. Yet not once have you blamed me. On the contrary, here you are inviting me to such an important ceremony. I intend to be there to offer you all my blessings. Our master chose his heir wisely. Ours is a bizarrely ironic task. To watch over the light from the shadows, but in the face of that, the warmth in your heart and unfailing dedication to the light impresses me to no end. I have taken to wandering the world and seen much darkness hiding in the light. Lately, I fear it has taken a turn for the worse. Perhaps Jens Sid has already told you about the unversed. These fledgling emotions drive from negativity, and I can now sense their presence in nearly every world. And on the topic of darkness, we must speak of another matter that concerns me. One related to the upcoming ceremony. When I visited several years ago, your pupil Terra drew my attention. His power is immense, to be sure, but within his heart I can see darkness, just waiting to be awakened. I know this is not my business, but I have reservations about looking at Terra as a true Keyblade master without taking certain precautions. The traditional examination, perhaps, to see if he has the mark of mastery. The choice is yours, and I will humbly respect your decision. Take care, I eagerly await your long overdue reunion. So, like, right here, this is kind of like where Xehanort started spreading in the seeds of doubt in Ericus about Terra. It's unfair. Much time has passed since I left the home of my youth behind, and in the myriad worlds I have since visited, I have gained much knowledge. On these pages, I intend to record a portion of that knowledge and put the course of my life to paper. Upon reflection, my life underwent the most considerable sea change when I arrived at that place. Yes, it began when I found a master and another I would later call my brother, when I found a new home. Then there was the Keyblade. For what purpose was it begotten, and by whom? During my training as one of its wielders, the precepts offered a clear answer. Keyblade existed so that we who watch over the light could protect the world from shadows. But was that the true answer? Could there not be more to it than that? My heart sought knowledge, and I sometimes visited other worlds. Through such travels are forbidden unless duty required, and found what my heart sought. Our master instructed us to don armor while traveling between worlds so that we might shield ourselves from the darkness. But there in the lanes between, I could feel the force of it, the power, and from then on I forewent my armor's protection. I had been told the darkness would devour me, but what terrors could it possibly hold as long as I found the strength to control it? The world is vast, and the worlds within the greater world untouchable. Like little islands, they dot a great ocean between which keeps them ignorant of each other, uncorrupted. Each world had its own order. Unlike us, they could not know of the world in its entirety, and we were never to enlighten them. And then that gets thrown out the window. Because fuck it, I guess. In ancient times, no such buffers kept the larger world divided. There are no walls of light enclosing each small world the way they do today. Nothing prevented one from physically interaction with the next. At that time, the world was filled with light, and a great many Keyblade wielders. But without buffers, the worlds began to squabble over ownership of light. You see, they learned of the Keyblade's true use. War broke out as each of the Keyblade wielders struggled to lay calm to an almighty entity known as Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts could be described as an aggregate arrangement of hearts. Worlds, too, have hearts just like people. Each world's heart is concealed from sight beyond a hidden door. By gathering all the hearts of the world in a single place, one may complete Kingdom Hearts. And when Kingdom Hearts is complete, it is said that the one who opens its door will bring about the creation of the next world. Such a feat is above any human. Or to put it a different way, whoever opens that door will be reborn as something far greater than human. Light and darkness are two sides of the same coin. Without darkness, there is no light. Keyblade Wielder's great war over Kingdom Hearts was fought by defenders of light, servants of darkness, those who sought to reconcile the two, and those motivated by nothing more than lust for power. Hold on a second here. Defenders of the light, servants of darkness, reconcile the two, motivated by lust for power. Oh my god, that is 4 of the 5 unions, and the 5th union... Not really. I'm grasping at straws here. It's like, oh my god, each of the 5 unions had like a straw into this thing. Which, maybe. The whole spectrum of thought was swept into conflict, and the worlds that did not go to war found the war brought to them. In the end, the whole world was cast into darkness. That was how the ancient Keyblade War drew to a close. To this day, no one has ever managed to open the door to Kingdom Hearts. Sometime later, the little light that remained in the hearts of the few gave rise to the world we know today. One made of many worlds beyond just so many walls, so that the Keyblade War would not be defeated. At present, the lanes and corridors that run between the worlds may only be traversed by us Keyblade wielders, and those who have given themselves over to darkness. As the former, our duty is to cross the chasms between worlds and guard against the latter, whose darkness corrupts and contaminates, so that no world need ever be lost again. Few Keyblade wielders remain now. I have heard of but a handful of others outside my circle, but the world is vast, and more of our kind may be out there. Now, in addition to the realm of light in which we reside, there is also a realm of darkness, and the realm between which connects the two. The realm of darkness is most forbidden. I am told none who set foot there have ever returned. Until Ansem. And then, technically, Aqua's the first one to go in there in this timeline from Birth by Fleet. Then Ansem shows up one time, then he returns. And then he returns there again, and then Sora... I'm not even going to put into like a time zone of... I still kind of want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be... I'm sure they're not close to the possibility of it being on the Switch. They're just not working on it right now, and I'm sure that's the same with like a PC version of the game. Like, those will be coming out maybe, just probably after the fact. Just they wanted to release for PlayStation 3, or not PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360. Oh my god. And the Xbox One first before they do a Switch version, which they might. Like, it's not out, like I said, it's not outside the realm of their possibilities. So, like, and same with the PC port. If they will put this collection out there, that's probably another story entirely. So, okay, where was I? There are 3 families of Keyblades. The Keyblades of Light we wield, Keyblades of Darkness, and Keyblades of Heart. The first and second familiars differ only in origin. Keyblades of Darkness are found in the realm of Darkness, and are counterparts to the Keyblades we use in the realm of Light. The third type of key, the Keyblade of Heart, came into existence when the world was reorganized after the Keyblade War. Without this key, Kingdom Hearts is forever beyond a person's reach. Only by gathering together 7 hearts of pure light, hearts completely devoid of darkness, may one forge a Keyblade of Hearts and open the door to Kingdom Hearts. And, as stated before, opening the door arguably gives that person control over all worlds and all people. I have uncovered the Keyblade's ultimate mystery. You see, besides the 3 families of Keyblades, there's another Keyblade. While it may sound the same when spoken, it is notably uniquely Keyblade, or Keyblade. And make no mistake, while it resembles the normal Keyblade, it is something altogether different. Keyblades are said to be man-made counterparts of Kingdom Hearts. Keyblade, however, coexists with Kingdom Hearts. It is only forged when 2 hearts of equal power interact, 1 heart of pure darkness and 1 of pure light. And then I get Dreadcon and Dream Drop Distance. At the time of its forging, Kingdom Hearts appears. It must be noted, though, that this Kingdom Hearts is special. Unlike the kingdoms brought about forcibly and artificially through the collection of hearts, this Kingdom Hearts is a perfect and complete union of all the world's hearts. Surely it was over this that the ancient Keyblade War was fought. If so, the walls that divide the world today are of little consequences. With the Keyblade, all their hearts could be instantly reunited and the Keyblade War refought. Amiibos would be used for synthesis items or new art. Yeah, probably. It'd be very interesting. Like, it would be interesting to see what amiibos would be compatible with Kingdom Hearts 3 if it did come out for the Switch. My brother pupil Ericus thinks only in absolutes. He has persuaded himself that light is the only way, but forgets that light cannot exist without shadow. I believe a balance of light and darkness is what sustains our world, but too much of the darkness has been stamped out, disrupting that balance. Someone must tear down this tyranny of light and reorganize the world around the darkness, which then creeps back in. Ericus and I did not see eye to eye. I left and wandered the world. This was perhaps the first time I felt truly free since the day I departed my boyhood home. But free to do what? I had already shown the mark and became a Keyblade Master, but have been passed over as successor. All that remains to me was the road of teacher. Ordinarily, Keyblade Master takes people under their wings, melding minds to which to impress the precepts of the Keyblade wielder and keep our profession alive for generations to come. Was my time drawn to an end? Then, after all I had accomplished since casting away that place of my birth, surely waiting for a quiet death would not do. Not when there is still much I need to see for myself. Powers help me, I thought. My body is too old. See, even though, like, Xehanort, like, he wants to keep a balance of light and darkness, but too much darkness has been stomped out, it's not like he's a big bad villain, but, you know, it's understandable. We Keyblade Masters have a special gift. We can extract a heart, be it our own or that of another. By continuing this cycle, it is possible to remain in the world for the living forever. As a boy, I dreamed of seeing the farthest reaches of the world, but I only went far enough. There had to be a world out there in which no one has ever before set foot. And now I know of just such a world. If I became the first to open Kingdom Hearts store, I could create a next world in which light and darkness exist in perfect equilibrium. So there I stood, with vast knowledge in one gnarled, dying hand, and an unfound purpose in the other. The next step was clear. I needed a new vessel. And that was when I met Ventus and made him my pupil. We were destined to meet, and I could sense the potential within him. But the boy was too beginning of his own good. I came to the conclusion he was too frail to serve as a vessel, and decided to use him for a second purpose I had in mind. I would remove the darkness from his heart and split him in two. Then I would have my heart of pure light and my heart of pure darkness. As was to be expected, Ventus lacked the constitution for such an ordeal. I was able to remove the darkness inside him and create Vanitas, a heart of pure darkness, but Ventus drifted into the clutches of sleep. Ventus' heart of pure light and Vanitas' heart of pure darkness. If both could be made strong enough to one day clash, I knew the Keyblade would be forged. But Vanitas took too much of Ventus' heart, and from that fracture I could see that last of Ventus' light was slipping away. The boy deserved a place to spend his final moments peacefully, and what came to mind but my own boy homehood. boyhood home. My legs took me there unbinded, and as I stood there on the same beach where I had made my choice so many years ago, I thought not a single thing has changed. Here, in this vast, quiet world, time marches in place. Content that Ventus would find peace here, I started to walk away, but just then the boy held up his Keyblade. The light within him had not died. Ventus and Venus were not matched in power. I could not train them together, or Venus' darkness would gnaw away what little Ventus had left. Of course, since I needed a place where the boy's light might flourish, the answer was obvious. Ericus and his absolutes. Considering how we had parted ways, I expected friction, but if anything, Ericus seemed delighted to see me again. He rarely agreed to take care of Ventus. Now I need only wait for the boy's heart to get stronger. I had not visited this second home of mine for some time, and discovered Ericus had already found 2 pupils of his own. Within one of them, Terra, I sensed something. The boy, though well-intentioned, seeks power single-mindedly, and that kind of hunger is the setback for darkness. I had found my vessel. Sora equals pit, Venus equals dark pit. Maybe. Speaking of Sora equals pit, Sora is fighting Pit in the next death battle, which will be available like May 1st or 2nd on YouTube, but if you're Rooster Teeth First member, you get to see it on April 30th, so next week you get to see it. And this is the last one. The time has come. I have received word from Ericus that his pupils are to be true Keyblade masters, Terra and Aqua. They will be easy to lure into the outside world. Ventus, I will get nowhere without him. Venus can feel some of what Ventus feels, and he says Terra's the key. Ventus has loved Terra like a real brother ever since he let him keep his old wooden Keyblade. It seems we have found a loose thread at which we can tug to unravel Ventus's heart. The first step is to get Terra alone. Then we need to plant the seeds of doubt in Ventus. Let him carry his faint light as he chases his brother into the darkness. Let the darkness make his light stronger. Then let the light deepen the darkness. And where the two finally meet is where the stuff of legends will become real. Woo! A lot of reading. A lot of reading. And we're not done with reading yet, guys, because I realized this after I was done fighting Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And I put in the Birth by Sleep secret ending at the end too. I never read the secret Ansem reports in Kingdom Hearts 2. So we are going to go to Kingdom Hearts 2 and read those secret reports. And then I think we'll probably be done for the live stream for today. So let's just read these quickly. I guess that don't really matter which one I go to, because all of them should have the secret reports. Alrighty. No. The answer reports. Alright, 13. Here we go. My efforts these many years have come to fruition. The world I govern have become a paradise worthy of being called Radiant Garden. Nurtured by pure water that is the source of life, fragrant flowers bloom in abundance, and the people face each day with hopeful smiles. But where there is light, darkness also lurks. As noted in my earlier reports, I must solve the mystery of this darkness of the heart. This paradise depends on it. I shall perform an experiment to probe the depths of a person's heart. One of my own apprentices, Xehanort, has volunteered to be a subject. The young man has served me ever since I nursed him back from death's door some years ago. He had lost all his memories at the time, but later showed remarkable intellectual curiosity and readily absorbed my teachings, gained deep wisdom. Any mental immaturity is surely due to his young age. If I explore Xehanort's heart with physiological tests, I may be able to recall the past locked away within him. My apprentice Evan has also shown great interest in Xehanort's memory. But is it really the right subject? Xehanort does intend to exhibit extraordinary talents. Too extraordinary. Perhaps they are even superhuman. I have made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began with a simple physiological test and quickly snowballed. Spurned by my youngest apprentice, Ienzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of my castle. Unbeknownst to me, my 6 apprentices then began collecting a large number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of hearts. As soon as I found out, I called my apprentices together and ordered them not only to cease their studies, but to destroy the results of the research thus far. What on earth was happening within the hearts of my 6 beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mystery of the darkness of the hearts, could they themselves have strayed into its depths? Yet I remain the most foolish of all for having begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere in the depths of another's heart, no matter what our reasons for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade, said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He was very knowledgeable on my topics, and we deepened our friendship as we conserved companionably. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained at my basement lab. This is when I discovered the Ansem reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I had written was number 0. Apparently, he had gone to pen numbers 1 through 8 himself. Yes, the first subject is my foolishness. Is my foolish experiment. Chaos affects not only the world, but many other worlds. In the Ansem reports my apprentice Xehanort had written under my name, I found the records of his hideous experiments along with his hypothesis about the door that had appeared out of the darkness of my basement. All living things have hearts, and all hearts hold darkness deep within them. Worlds are no exceptions. If a world is a being, the heart it holds must be colossal. And the darkness at its core must be monstrous indeed. Did Xehanort pass through the door in an attempt to connect the Dark Realm? No, not only Xehanort. It appears my other 5 apprentices, believing it was for the sake of research, strayed deep into the darkness and were pulled into it. Evan, Yenzo, Breg, Dylan, and Alias. They have ceased to be human. I too have had everything taken away from me, banished to a hollow realm of nothingness. What is Xehanort hoping to gain with my pilfered existence? Will my people cease to smile? If the light of hope has been extinguished, I shall henceforth walk within darkness as a friend. Here in the realm of nothingness to which I have been relegated. Darkness is the mindset of nothing. Darkness in 0. Thus I will be known as Diz, discarding the stolen name Ansem, and going in search for revenge. So that's how they got the name Diz. Darkness in 0. The distant days spent on that beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished through the realm of nothingness? It is only by relying upon my anger and hatred that I have been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart is being overwhelmed with hatred towards my apprentices, possessed by the darkness and with the anger I feel for stupidly allowing myself to be betrayed. Is this darkness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away my time here. What are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel the mysteries of these Ansem reports, intercept my apprentices, and defeat them. That is my mission, the only way to repay the world for my sins. Those beings who lack hearts, the heartless, must be the key. The darkness of the heart made flesh, cursed shadows who not only lack hearts, but manipulate by seizing hearts away from, who multiply by seizing hearts away from any and all living things. Where have they come from and where are they going? Where they come from, Cotton Eye Joe. 3 elements combined to create life: a heart, a soul, and a body. But what of the soul and body left behind when the heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel, life, gives away to death. But what about when the heart leaves? A being does not perish when its heart leaves its body. The heart alone disappears into darkness. There is little time. If I remain in this realm much longer, I will certainly learn these answers the hard way. My heart is already a captive of the darkness. Alright. In this realm where all existence has been disintegrated, I have just barely managed to persevere my sense of self by continuing to think and write. It is a place where even time has lost all meaning. Eternity is but a moment here. I must make haste. Certainly their plans are already underway. The Heartless must be the key to unraveling this mystery. The 6 traders were operating a laboratory that churned out those cursed shadows. Not only did they generate pure blood Heartless from the living hearts, but they used Heartless to synthesize artificial... Alright, sorry about that. Not only did they pureblood Heartless from living hearts. They then use those Heartless to synthesize artificial versions of the creatures as well. Those synthetic Heartless bore insignias were called emblems. Pureblood or emblem, these Heartless act only to fulfill their instinctive needs. They single-mindedly detect hearts and swarm around them. A human's commands would be ineffective. The Heartless would easily steal the human's heart and use it to increase their own ranks. But what if an even stronger Heartless was given the orders? If he cast aside his own soul and body and became a Heartless, wouldn't he be able to control the others and interactable Heartless? Furthermore, wouldn't he be playing to make use of the creature's instincts? If the heart-seeking Heartless have their sights set on a larger, more powerful heart, their ultimate goal is crystal clear. The largest heart in existence, the heart of the world. This is all conjecture, and it would seem he is utilizing the Heartless in his search for a path leading to the heart of the world. My choice to befriend darkness here in the mindset of nothingness was the second one. The moment I started straight ahead with a calm heart, neither rejecting darkness nor fearing it, I get a newfound power. A superhuman power, the power of darkness. It is likely Xehanort and the others were erupted by this power, eventually becoming its prisoners. I do not intend to allow my heart to be devoured by the darkness as they did, of course. With this power, I uncovered a corridor of darkness that connects the realm of nothingness to the outside world. While it is still difficult to come and go as I please, watch the recode. I will not watch the movies. I may or may not read the diaries and the debug reports. I will for sure watch the we will for sure watch the secret episodes of Recoded when I'm done with Birth by Sleep before I start Dream Drop Distance. That connects to the realm. While it is still difficult to come and go as I please, my banishment is not now a thing of the past. To deceive Xehanort and my apprentices, I first used my power to change form before I returned to the realm of light. And as I suspected, Xehanort had become a Heartless. Under my name, he commanded other Heartless in quest to snatch away the hearts of many different worlds. Oh, God. Sorry, my nose is like, ugh. At the center of the Kingdom Hearts, Xehanort has stolen was Kingdom Hearts, which attracts tremendous darkness to itself and attempts to send any and all matter back into its depths. The other 5s have disappeared. Have they become Heartless like Xehanort? Or did they vanish after Xehanort exploited them? I became familiar with an unusual entity while pursuing the truth. It is the soul and body that remain when a being lost his heart. When a Heartless is born, their entities disappear from the realm of light, to be reborn as an entirely new being in a completely different realm. While beings born of darkness and those lacking hearts may find them convenient, it is dangerous for others to make such use of the corridors of darkness. Darkness erodes the heart. In search for a place to proceed with my research and playing away from prying eyes, I found myself in Twilight Town. It is a quiet village forgotten in the chasms between light and darkness. I situated myself in the basement of an abandoned mansion standing beyond the woods. My underground research resulted in one of new discoveries than another. When a Heartless is born, the body and soul left behind are reborn into this world as a different being. They possess different intentions than their Heartless brethren, and while it is unclear that these sentient beings are after, it would appear they are responsible for much bedlam in the world. My erstwhile friend the King and his subjects, along with a hero wielding Keyblade, are bound to the Heartless even as a new threat approaches. This new threat, they have given themselves a fitting name, I suppose. These non-beings, nobodies. A great number of nobodies have lost human form, as have the Heartless. Yet the nobody born from someone within a strong heart retains its shape, but with the faintest visible changes. It appears my betrayers have retained their human forms as nobodies and are gathering more followers in hopes of furthering a new scheme. Organization 13, formed of 13 nobodies with my betrayers at its core, has divided into 2. They are said to be carrying out some sort of research. Seeking to uncover the plans of this organization, I have decided to head for where 6 of its members have gathered, carrying over the outer limits of the realm between darkness and light, Castle Oblivion. It appears that I have been too distracted by the behavior of Xehanort and his cohorts, and by the events occurring in the vicinity. My friend struggling to protect the realm of light from the threat of Heartless is now over, with Xehanort's Heartless going by the name Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, defeated at last. The other wielder of the Keyblade, this hero, traveled from world to world, sealing up keyholes and laying Heartless low. Meanwhile, the king, who dived into the realm of darkness, worked with the Keyblade-wielding hero to close the door to Kingdom Hearts from the realms of both darkness and light, thus holding off the threat of tremendous darkness. There are still a great number of Heartless afoot, and Organization 13 and the Nobodies continue to be active in the shadows. Indeed, the world is still a very dangerous place. Must find a way to do battle with these enemies. Thus, I will both make amends and have my revenge. It is for this reason that I infiltrated Castle Oblivion. It consists of 13 floors above and 12 floors below ground, with the contents of its white rooms transforming in response to its visitors' memories. Organization 13 was conducting experiments on memory here. The subject and experiment, a girl named Namine, appeared to possess extremely unusual abilities. Were they attempting to derive something from these powers? Refusing to be distracted by Organization 13, I returned to my own secret research when a new visitor appeared at the castle today. It was Sora, the Keyblade-wielding hero who had defeated Ansem and his companions. Deep underground, the stench of darkness arose. All the players are coming together, it would seem. I should have expected nothing less from a Keyblade-wielding hero. Sora and friends defiled the machinations of Organization 13 and rescued Namine. Not only was a witch who controlled the memories of others, actually just Sora. Most likely these powers were achieved through a special process when she was born. Namine is a nobody, created when a young girl's heart left her body. Yet she has no corresponding Heartless. This is because the young girl, in this case, was a princess. Kairi, a resident of Radiant Garden over which I ruled, was one of the 7 princesses that upheld the realm of light. With no darkness in her heart, Kairi produced no Heartless, and instead of vanishing, her body remained in the realm of light. In other words, both the nobody called Namine and the Heartless, proof of a lost heart, are extremely unstable beings who lack the bodies needed to produce a nobody. Therefore, they also lack Kairi's memories. One reason for this may be that Kairi's heart did not return to the darkness when separated from her body, but rather migrated to another vessel, deep within Sora's heart. That is, Namine is an alter ego of the Kairi who had directly interfered with Sora's heart. Could this be why Sora and those whose hearts are connected to him were able to have their memories controlled? She is a non-being in the truest sense of the word, having not even become a true nobody, and within nowhere left to go. She is but the most fleeting of shadows. Which is so sad if you think about it. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned this in the last live stream, but the reason why Kairi can like hold the Keyblade with good ease is when Aqua was protecting Kairi, Kairi touched the Keyblade, thus doing the Keyblade inheritance ceremony unintentionally, which can happen. Sora went to sleep in. Oh, but that only happens if you touch the Keyblade of either a Keyblade Master or someone who can do the Mark of Mastery. So like, don't be like, oh well, Jack Sparrow and Leon could become Keyblade wielders, which they might. Who knows? But who knows? All right. Sora went to sleep in order to recover the memories of he lost in Castle Oblivion. It would take some time to bring back all the memories he had created in his lifetime. But Organization 13 held sway over Castle Oblivion. Sora would need to be kept somewhere more secure. I persuaded Namine to move the slumbering sword to Twilight Town for safekeeping. Namine. As I have written here before, she is a most unusual being. Born of the same process as a nobody, but lacking virtually all the elements of a nobody. Perhaps she continues drawing in hopes of capturing that which she lacks, the memories of others, especially Sora. I arrived at a hypothesis. I believe that Namine was born as a special type of nobody when Sora attacked himself with the Keyblade, causing his and Kairi's heart to leave his body simultaneously. Namine emerged as Kairi's nobody, but the body and soul necessary to exist as a nobody belong to Sora. When a person's heart is stolen, a heartless is born with no sense of self, and the body and the soul left behind give rise to a nobody. What if one willingly releases one's heart from one's body? Sora and Xehanort retained their selfhood even after becoming heartless. Then there are Kairi and Namine. Kairi was exceptional for having had no darkness in her heart. Also exceptional was that her heart, once freed, migrated to a new vessel, Sora. The combination of those two theoretically unlikely exceptions may be behind this anomaly. There are matters I must attend to while Sora is sleeping. New ally has appeared in the scene, Riku. I was reunited with an old friend at Castle Oblivion, but was unable to disclose my identity. If he knew the situation, he would likely try to stop me from carrying out my revenge. As much would dearly love to converse with him as in the old days. That is now but a hopeless dream. My friends have been fighting in the realms of darkness. Most likely he found his way through Traverse Town. Like Castle Oblivion, the village also resides in the gulf between light and darkness. Consists of the remnants of worlds whose hearts have been stolen by the Heartless. It is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their worlds eventually find themselves. So I wondered, like, does anyone actually live in Traverse Town? Like, does anyone actually live there, or is it only for a safe haven for people who lose their worlds? Is where is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their worlds eventually find themselves. This realm between is quite unstable, with corridors of darkness appearing from time to time. Whenever a world disappears, some of its inhabitants must arrive here through these corridors. Surely Sora traveled through some corridors of darkness when he first came to Traverse Town. It seems my friend fighting in the realm of darkness appeared in Castle Oblivion through a corridor of darkness constructed by Organization 13. My new ally, Riku, also effected his return via one of those corridors. He swore to me he would give his all for his best friend Sora. In fact, Sora's memories have been slow to return. Thus, I've asked Riku to bring me another Sora, his nobody. Sora is indisputable if I am to achieve my goal. I require the Keyblade wielding hero to fly through the realms of light and defeat Organization 13. Apart from Naminé, nobody's retained their memories from their time as humans, but Sora's nobody, Roxas, has lost Sora's memories. This is likely because Sora's time as a Heartless was short, having recovered his heart and reunited with his human form soon after leaving behind Roxas and his nobody. It would seem Roxas is much like Naminé. Naminé carries nobody, but came into being via Sora's body and soul. Likewise, Roxas is Sora's nobody, but was left behind because Sora's Heartless regained human form using Kairi's heart instead of his own. Maybe that Sora's memories are slow to return because the half of him that is Roxas is still lacking. I must convert Roxas today and return to Sora. As a member of Organization 13, it was exceedingly difficult to bring Roxas in. Having lost to Roxas once, Riku laid everything on the line to use the power of darkness in their second battle, only just managing to bring Roxas back with him. But Organization 13 grows ever nearer. Here at Twilight Town is where Roxas was reborn as nobody. This is where Roxas first encountered Organization 13 and joined its ranks. They are bound to search this place thoroughly. First, I shall convert all the Twilight Town into data and construct a world duplicate in Sora's memories. I shall place Roxas within that world to live out his days and regain those memories. There's little time. The organization's schemes must be making steady progress as well. And this should be the last one, right? Oh, thank God. Tomorrow Sora awakens. My long and drawn-out revenge is nearing its end. Xehanort, who took everything away from me though as a Heartless, he is no more. As a leader of organization, his ambitions, once again, is to capture Kingdom Hearts, the most colossal heart of all. His Heartless had attempted to draw out the greater darkness of Kingdom Hearts created from the hearts of all worlds. His nobody, however, is... oh my lord. I apologize. Is now almost finished gathering human hearts to be assimilated into Kingdom Hearts as well. The fool! Only one mystery remains. How does Xehanort manage to open the door that appeared in the basement of my castle? No. Any theory foisted now would, when everything is near completion, will be meaningless. Roxas, Ansem, Naminé, they defy all logic, yet there they are, singly exceptions to the rule. The theories proposed by me and by Organization 13 has been blown to pieces by a handful of strong-hearted individuals, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. Or Sora, Kairi, Riku. Ah, yes, Riku. Though his heart had its weakness, making it prone to darkness, he found support in the hope he discovered beyond suffering. This hope allowed him to stand his ground and turn the darkness in his heart from an enemy into the greatest weapon. When all this is over, it is my fervent hope that he will be able to return with Sora in his islands. If I can, I should like to return to Radiant Garden to look once more upon the beautiful water, the lovely flowers, and the hopeful smiles of the people. Dear King, my friend, I believe that at some point in time you will come across these my truthful accounts. I wish I could have chatted with you again. I was a fool, obsessed with revenge. Forgive me. And there we have it! Finally, I read the Xehanort, the secret answer reports after not reading them for so long. Alright, so let's just go back to the task screen. Cause there's nothing else to do. Okay guys, so let me know. Alright, guys. That is it for the live stream today. Woo! Got a few extra minutes in there for me being late, and I apologize again for that. I gotta go make some food. Go make some baked macaroni and cheese. Super excited for that. I'm going to do a lot of grinding on off screen for all three of them, actually. More so Aqua right now is kind of like the main person I'll be doing it for. Because Aqua is who we control during the final episode and the secret episode. So I'll be doing some grinding there. And what else? So yeah, that's it. And then of course I think I'm actually going to grind in for Ventus after I do Aqua, because once I do once I'm done with Aqua's stuff, I'm going back to Ventus to do all the secret bosses for Ventus. So there we go. So there's gonna be at least 2 more live streams. I want the next live stream to consist of the final episode and the secret episode, and if there's time left, I probably will go into Ventus and do some grinding. And then I want Ventus, and then the next live stream will be all the secret bosses, which will be Monstro, Armor of the Master, No Heart, Ventus' Lingering Spirit, and Mysterious Figure. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah, I'll have to grind for Terra when I eventually do his things. But I'm not gonna fight all the secret bosses, all 3 of them. I'm only gonna do it as Ventus. But yeah, and then we'll be done with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and then oh yeah, also the last thing. Like, when I'm on the last live stream of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, I'm gonna go into Recoded, and we're gonna watch the 2 secret movies. We're gonna watch the 2 secret movies, and then we'll stop Dreams Out Distance on Critical. I'm super excited for that. All right, guys. So let me know once again. Do you want? Yesterday I did God of War, the PS4 2018 game that should be released in like 4 hours. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 4 hours. In like less than 4 hours, they'll be out there. Let me know if you want me to continue doing God of War as the Saturday stream, and if not, that's totally fine. We'll just go into Bloodborne and do my trophy hunting streams on Saturdays. Okay. So let me know. Okay. And of course, guys, next Sunday I will be back for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Super excited. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys will watch the archives, whether you watched it live or archived. Yeah, let me know in the comments of the God of War video, or if you're watching live right now, if you want me to keep doing God of War as the Saturday stream play. I'll be okay with that. It might be hard because I really want to delve more into that game, but I can hold back. Alright. That's going to do it, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to go make food now as this is all rendering. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you guys for Saturday for possibly God of War or Bloodborne. Again, let me know in the comments of the God of War video, or even in this video, too. I'll probably decide on Wednesday or Thursday. I think Thursday is, like, when I'll decide if no one's really commented. So, we'll see. Alright, guys, and of course we'll be back in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix on Sunday. Alrighty, take care everyone, and I'll see you all next time.